Hey guys, so the two newest heroes, Scorpion and Dawn, Snowy, whatever her name is, just got released with their full abilities, the full numbers, the ranges, how much damage, how much healing, etc. So this will be a live first view reaction. I have not looked at these skills when this video was recorded purposefully. I not blocked, but I didn't look at any of the comments that I've had, any of the messages that I've had yet about these heroes. So this will be my initial reaction. I'll talk about the skills. I'll see if they're good. Potentially if the heroes are good, I'm going to give them a rating, and I hope you guys do as well. Comment down below hashtag Scorpion or hashtag Dawn for whichever hero you think is going to be better or you just like more. I personally am team Scorpion, but you'll see that later in the video. Stay tuned and enjoy. Okay guys, so if you haven't seen the Scorpion video, Scorpion, I've also done it on a Scorpion, but today we're doing Snowy or Dawn, I guess. She's like a wizard or like a magician, I don't know. Sorceress, I guess is probably the correct word. I don't know. Anyway, I think this character design is really, really cool. Probably one of my favorites, honestly, just personally. I mean, it's subjective, of course. I really like it. I mean, first of all, I'm a fan of silver white hair, just on like real humans. But yeah, I just like it. There's a lot of intricate detail. Looks pretty cool. But my working theory here is, and obviously people are going to give evidence against it, is that the females in this game are really good when they get released, especially if they're attractive females. So who knows? I mean, I don't know. You decide what that means. But in any case, I like the character design. I don't know if it's from anything. Again, if you know if it's from something, let me know. I mean, right now it kind of just looks like some sort of stereotypical, like indigenous of some Arctic region with a big fur coat, and you know, obviously her name is Snowy, so it looks like she's from some snowy region in make-believe land. So in any case, her first ability, same as always, you never know, so I just check. Support fighter, okay, cool. Her third and fourth, or should I say her third and fourth are the same. 40% resistant, okay, so nothing like crazy new here. No all troop types, nothing new. Let's see, her sixth ability, plus 15% HP, okay, that's fine. Maybe we would have seen combat speed for this, I don't know, we'll see. This is, again, a very first reaction. I have not looked at these skills, and I've purposefully not looked at these skills all day until I was able to do the recording. So, let's check out her second ability. Ancestor's Blessing, status skill, effective range of 2. Interesting. When the front row squad deals damage, recover some troops as many as 40% of the damage dealt. Okay, I don't know what as many as 40% means. It's either 40% or is it random? I don't know. I'm assuming this means recovers 40% of the damage dealt, but again, you never really know. When the hero squad is in the middle row, 50% of the damage taken by the front row squad will be shifted to the hero squad instead. Okay, so it basically just means if you place Snowy in the middle, she's going to take 50% of that damage, and the front row hero is going to take 50% of the damage. So it's not like the front row hero is going to take 100 and Snowy's going to take an additional 50. It just means the front row hero will take 50, she'll take 50. So that's kind of interesting. You might even be able to flex this to play not tanky heroes in the front row if you put Dawn, Snowy, whatever her name is, in the middle row. But I'm not really sure. We'll kind of have to see. This recovery thing, I don't know what this means. Does it mean Snowy recovers 40%? Or does it mean the front row squad recovers 40%? As many? I don't know. So the wording on this is like completely random. It's up in the air. I'm going to assume it means when the front row squad deals damage, they are going to recover 40% of whatever damage they dealt. So if Kamikaze is in the front row and he deals 1,000 damage, he's going to recover 400 HP. If it works like that. So who knows? Her 5th ability, Dancing Snowflakes, combat skill, effective range of 2. So this should say effective range friendly. This should be a friendly effective range, not an actual combat effective range. So I think they kind of messed that up, but whatever. Dancing Snowflakes, combat skill, effective range of 2. 100% chance to recover some troops for all allied squads. Okay, so again, friendly range, but whatever. Not going to cry about it. Recovery rate of 90%. 90% isn't enormous, but 100% chance to recover some troops for all allied squads. That's huge. Every single round, she's going to be healing 90% on all 3 squads. That's 270% every round. For comparison, let's bring up Canoness. 247 times 2 though, actually, but it's 50% chance. So Snowie's is gonna be healing more than Canoness. Okay, that's good to know. So 270 compared to 247 basically, because Canoness is 50% chance, but she heals almost 500. So divide that 500 by 50. Yeah, you get the point, or you don't. But in any case, Snowie's probably going to be healing a little bit more. It's basically going to be the exact same amount of heals as Canoness. However, it's going to heal all your squads, including the back row. Whereas Canoness just heals the front row and herself. So potentially this is actually better. You want to be healing the back row more. Generally speaking, if all 3 of your squads have taken the same amount of damage, you want to heal the back row first, because damage dealt to the back row hero is going to cause them to deal less damage, and obviously they're less tanky, usually. So we already checked here, it's plus 15% HP. Okay, weird. You might put her in the front row. I don't know. We'll see. Her 8th ability, Iron Will, a prep skill, effective range of 5. So prep skill means this happens in basically round 0. The 2 effects are applied independently each round. Okay, so it just means even if she's stunned or whatever, it doesn't matter. I guess there isn't a stun in this game. Even if she's suppressed, it's still going to go off. So 50% chance to reduce the damage caused by 2 random enemy squads by 30%. Okay, that's pretty big. 50% chance to increase the damage taken by 2 random enemy squads by 30%. Okay, so that's also kind of big. I have a slight issue with skills like this, though, that are just totally random. If this gets put on, for example, this 50% chance to reduce the damage caused by 2 random enemy squads by 30%, if that just keeps getting placed on, let's say, Anna and let's say you're facing up against Anna, Predator, Huntress. If this stuff just keeps getting applied to Anna and Predator, it's completely useless. Only if it gets applied to Huntress does it matter. So it's kind of weird. I mean, you have a you have a 66% chance that every round it'll get applied to Huntress. So that's actually not that bad, because 50% is fairly high. So that's okay. So I guess overall Iron Will is probably pretty good. 50% chance to increase the damage taken by 2 random enemy squads. Plus 30%. This basically just means when your squads deal damage to the enemy is going to take more damage. It's going to take 30% more damage. So you could also just write this as your friendly squads will deal 30% more damage to 2 random enemy squads. It's exactly the same thing. So if you're confused by what this means, that's what it's talking about. And then again, this just means the 2 enemy squads are going to deal 30% less damage. You could also write this as your squads will take 30% less damage. It's the same thing. So yeah, I would say again, this is kind of weird. The only reason I say that is when you have inconsistent skills like this, from my experience at least, they haven't really worked out as well. Like Betrayed, for example, it's very inconsistent with his 8th ability. Even Shadow is very inconsistent with his 8th ability. And it just makes him worse because usually you need some sort of consistency to pair him up correctly. This one, however, I mean, it's going to be okay. The damage reduction piece is kind of the piece that you need to worry about, but the damage taken piece, so the enemy will take 30% more damage, is good across the board. So I think it's still going to be a pretty good skill. Now, where do I see SNOWIE going? I mean, she can literally go anywhere, so the good thing is you can even flex her in the back row, just like a Canoness type hero. You can flex her in the back row to prevent, like, or to counter, like, Huntress combos, for example, right? So you know how everybody basically places Canoness in the back row. You can do SNOWIE the same way. And I pretty much just see here kind of very similar to a Canoness hero. So wherever Canoness goes, so will SNOWIE. Basically is how I see it, which is a good thing because, again, we're going to need 7 APCs with the new combat-based stuff. You will need 7 good APCs. I mean, you don't need them, but you have the opportunity for 7 good APCs. Canoness right now is used like very often, or at least there's a lot of combos that use Canoness. So having somebody like SNOWIE who can just kind of interchangeably be placed where a Canoness would be placed is pretty good. The one thing to note, however, is that SNOWIE does 100%, or she does a combat skill every single turn, so you can use her with somebody like Lust as well, and I think it'll work fairly well there. So what do I think about Dawn's overall score? I think she's kind of lame, personally. Like, I don't believe any of these skills are creative, really, at all. So she's kind of just a generic, like, plug-in hero. I'm sure she's going to be used, though. It seems like she does enough where, yeah, she'll just be used. Again, the one cool thing, and I don't know why I said again, because I haven't mentioned this at all, and I literally just thought of this, so right now, like I said, very first time I've looked at these skills, so I'm still theory crafting in my head literally as I'm talking right now. I think, and here's just a thought, we'll obviously test out SNOWIE immediately. We'll max her, we'll test her, we'll do her with, you know, only her 6th unlocked, her 8th, etc., etc. I believe you're going to be able to place a damage hero in the front row if you use SNOWIE. What that means is you can put somebody like Death Rider. Now, I'm not saying we will, right? Because the vehicle right now with Death Rider is just so good. Like, why would you change it? But hear me out. If you put Death Rider in the front row and you put SNOWIE in the middle row, Death Rider is going to take 50% of the damage. SNOWIE is going to take 50% of the damage. And this recovery stuff, 40% of damage dealt. Now, as we know, Death Rider deals a lot of damage. If he's just going to be healing himself up like absolute madman, then we can see something like Death Rider, SNOWIE, Retro. Something like this. You put Death Rider in the front row. I don't know how it's going to work. Like I said, it's just potentially an option. You can maybe even put Huntress in the front row, so you have the opportunity to use Predator with Nomad again. Or so more people are going to be using Predator with Nomad. You can put, you could probably put Huntress in the front row, and again, she won't take like damage, and then you can directly counter whatever front row hero it is. So if you want to eliminate a Tech Priestess or whatever, you can put Huntress right up there with SNOWIE in the middle, and then maybe Anna at the back. I don't know. Doesn't sound like it's going to be amazing, but the option is there. So the ability to flex a carry in the front row might be good. I don't know. We'll kind of have to see how that actually works out. But in any case, she's kind of lame, in my opinion. She's just sort of a generic, Canoness. Wow, okay, we already have like 10 of those heroes. We have Retro, we have Canon, blah, blah, blah. We've got, and just kind of like these lame fighter heroes that just sort of sit there and don't really do much. So in any case, I don't really like her abilities. I think she'll be probably good, just like Canon. I think she'll probably be like a middle 3.5. I'm gonna give her a 3.5. Potentially her this 8th ability is like crazy good, and I'm sleeping on her on this 30%, but I really don't think so. For example, Ivanov gives himself 80% extra damage. His 8th ability, his passive 8th ability, he gives himself 80% extra damage always, at all times. This is like a 50% chance to increase damage taken by like 60. So I mean, to basically be 60%, which is just worse than Ivan's. So I can't really see it being that effective. But who knows? I guess we'll see. Stay tuned. We'll test her out. We'll pull her. I probably won't be able to pull her on live stream. I don't know. I will be going on vacation tomorrow or the next day. I guess it depends when this is posted. So if I do post videos or if I am streaming, it will be directly from my phone, and it'll be a little bit interesting. I'll try my best, so stay tuned, guys. Let me know if you're Team Scorpion or Team Giovanni. No, that's the same character. If you are Team Scorpion or Team Dawn, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Just say hashtag Dawn, hashtag Scorpion, whatever, hashtag Snowy. I don't really care. We'll see what you guys think, and then at the end, I mean, I'll take all those. You know, I'll take the number of hashtag Dawns versus the number of hashtag Scorpions. We'll see who's the fan favorite or who people think is going to be better. We'll compare it with what actually happens at the end of the season, or like at the end of, you know, testing, once we figure out exactly where these heroes are going. We'll see if you guys are correct. We'll see if I'm correct. Personally, I'm Team Scorpion. I think this 5th ability is going to be bonkers, absolutely bonkers. So I'm hashtag Scorpion. We got 1 for Scorpion, 0 for Snowy. All right, guys, that's about it. Hopefully you guys have enough tickets to pull these heroes. If not, oh, that's okay. I don't think these are going to be game-breaking heroes. Potentially Scorpion has the chance. Okay, guys, that's about it. Take care. I'll see you soon. Have fun. It's summer out there in the Northern Hemisphere. Get out there, enjoy, get some sun. Obviously, I never get sun, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but I've heard it's nice. So have fun. All right, guys, that's about it. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Help each other out. Catch you guys soon. Boom.
Wake up, early mornings, late nights, hopping on a different flight. What's the meaning of life, ayy? Wake up, same-ish, different day. Make a wish, call it pray. Am I sick, am I okay, ayy? Stay up